my jam, kind of. Well, it's my jam if I'm just being obnoxious.
And that's what you're doing.
Yeah.
In this case. We actually have a lot of songs making their Smells Like 90s Rock debut tonight.
Really?
Yeah, we do. Because I'm pretty sure we've not played any of these, like Eric Clapton's unplugged version of Layla. Now, Layla is not a 90s
I like that song.
but the unplugged version was on that album, and was it not amazing? No doubt Spiderwebs. And this is tentative if we get to these songs tonight, but there's, like I said, there's a lot of songs on here that's never been played. To Be With You by Mr. Big. I don't think we've played that on here.
Don't think so.
Take a Picture by Filter. I love that song, and I don't think
we've ever played it.
I don't think we've ever played it. So a lot of songs making their debut tonight, so I'm excited about that.
I like the Eric Clapton choice. That's like one of the first. It's one of the first songs I learned to try and play on the guitar.
Right.
It's one I felt like legitimately kind of proud of that I could actually play it.
It's one of the first CDs I ever sat down and listened to as a kid.
I'm honestly not a huge Clapton fan.
No, but I love that album, and I like a lot of his songs. I love Layla, Tears in Heaven, Change the World, great songs. I Shot the Sheriff, of course.
That's Bob Marley though, and he did it much
He
better.
did it though. He did it much better. Well, I can't say much better, but he did a really good version of it.
It's hard to envision Clapton doing the reggae thing though. I'm gonna be honest.
He does a good job at it though. He really does. What was I talking about? Oh, but Michael Jackson's Dangerous was the first album I'd ever listened to. And then it was Clapton. Oh, no. It was MC Hammer, Too Legit. That's right, Too Legit to Quit. That was the first one. Then it was Michael. Then it was Clapton. Then I got into Elton John, Huey Lewis, Fleetwood Mac, Phil Collins.
All adult contemporary.
All my parents' favorite groups.
30 years ago.
And then my dad threw in a little Garth Brooks.
Yeah, boy.
I got friends in low places. Gotta love it. We played that song on here before.
Probably.
We have. Remember the anti-Valentine's Country edition we did a couple of years ago?
Vaguely, yeah.
Yeah, that was on there.
I feel like if there's a genre suited for that, it's probably country.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I was like, my woman left me.
Your cheating heart.
And my daddy didn't tell me about this day or something. I don't know.
You're writing your own song now.
Yeah. Well, that's usually those are the usual refrains that go in a country song. My woman left me. My dad left me some kind of advice to follow.
In 90s country, nowadays it's beer, trucks, girls. That's it. You mention those three. You just say the words and you've got a country song.
But back in the 90s is what your dad, a breakup.
Your dad,
and
your mom.
A truck.
My girlfriend broke up.
And being sad.
And I'm sad, and I got friends in low places. That was the 90s in a nutshell for country.
Yep. And it's over, and we're better because
I liked that. I wish we'd go back more to that. It's too poppy now, country.
I don't listen to country anyway.
Well, I mean, I work in radio, so I hear it a lot. So,
okay.
But I'm just saying we need to revert back, go back to 90s country.
Yeah, revert back to your lesser instincts or something.
Whatever.
Well, I guess we're already in our lesser instincts.
I guess
we're in just like cheap hedonism country.
That's true. We'll go to the music, but first I got a bone to pick with SoundCloud. Well, it's really not SoundCloud.
Mixcloud?
No, SoundCloud. Mixcloud is where we put Smells Like 90s Rock, and shout out to Mixcloud for always being awesome. SoundCloud's a little iffier, though, and I really don't blame SoundCloud because it is my fault. I thought everything was in order, but it was not. One of the episodes of the Smokin' Hot Toddcast got taken down today because copyright. There was I used a piece of the Drake song.
No.
Oh, what the hell was it called? The Kiki one that was popular last year. I forget what it's in my feelings. That's right, that one.
Oh man, in my feelings. You got taken down because of In My Feelings.
I got it taken down because we made last summer there was the thing called the Kiki Challenge where people were dancing in front of the and so we made fun of that on the podcast where I do it and I get hit by a truck and then the car crashes and then that's how that happened. But I thought I'd cleared it. I thought I only played enough to where it wouldn't get flagged, but I did not. I played too much and it got flagged.
Okay.
And so that episode got taken down, and I have one strike against me on SoundCloud now. One strike over a minor mistake.
Wait, a strike? So like, do they actually
3 strikes you're out. 1 strike.
Do they actually record mistakes?
Yeah, it's like 1 strike is nothing, but 2 strikes you can no longer upload episodes, but you get to keep your SoundCloud account. I don't know how that works, but okay.
Can you get back into good standing with them?
Yeah, I mean, just don't do it anymore. And I'm pretty good. Like, I mean, I do sometimes I do use songs, but I make sure that they're either, you know, not highly gonna punch you in the face for using it, or it's in the public domain, which is very smart because I can't afford rights and everything. None of us really can afford rights. So, but that was a pretty popular song. But if you use only like a little bit, you don't get in trouble. I use too much. Hence.
Just use some obscure songs.
Well, you can if you're doing the Kiki challenge.
Okay.
Yeah. But I'll start using more obscure, obviously. But yeah, I have 1 strike now. It'll go away in 1 year if I don't get a 2nd strike.
Okay.
But SoundCloud's a little iffy about their stuff. So, but shout out to Mixcloud for always being awesome because they don't kick me off. They don't kick me off. Just remember that, SoundCloud. I'm always watching.
Yeah, you're on thin ice.
I'm
SoundCloud.
on thin ice with I'm on thin ice with them. Now they're in thin ice with me. So now we're just gonna clash. I'll take my business elsewhere, SoundCloud.
Clash on the thin ice and both of them sink.
That's right. So. 2 Titanics humping. Okay.
Yeah, you took it in a poor direction there.
And on that note,
I kind of set it up. Sorry about that.
No, but I screwed it up. It's still my fault. So.